Welcome back everyone to GoatCast Sports, and the finals of the first ever NBA Cup is upon us. When I first heard them say they would be implementing this during the season, I thought it was a weird concept, especially with the fact that there's not much at stake and the winner gets extra money, but no seasonal incentive. However, once it got into full swing, it's really been fun. So with their first ever attempt at an in-season tournament drawing to an end, I thought I would look at the good, the bad, and the ugly of their inaugural cup. But before I jump into my opinions, if you enjoy NBA breakdowns and analysis, please like and subscribe to the channel. We're inching closer to the 1K subs and cannot do it without you guys. So I appreciate you. And now let's get into the good. Tournaments in any sport or competition is always exciting. Whether it be a team sport, individual, or even video games, there's just something about tournaments that draw in eyeballs. Just the atmosphere and unknown of if the favorites can get it done, or will they have an off night? Will an underdog rise to the occasion? This in-season tournament has been no different, and with nothing more than a reason to give teams a motive to be more competitive in the early part of the season, it seems to have sparked some players and teams to put their best efforts forward. Seeing LeBron James hyped for a December game and going full playoff mode is exciting. Seeing a new contender out East gain some huge momentum in the Pacers is exciting. Watching Giannis and crew seem actually disappointed in losing the December game that, while it counts towards the regular season, isn't a make or break game at all. Seeing guys nearly come to blows for the sake of competition, fun. All these happenings are genius. I give kudos to Adam Silver and his ability to think outside the box when it comes to adding interest to a sport that has taken a hit as far as viewership in the last few years. It's also been a good way to highlight some teams that don't always get love from the sports media giants. Tyrese Halliburton has gone from a good player that you hear about in passing to now being front and center on the set with the Inside the NBA crew. His star-making run has shown that a small market team like the Pacers can garner some attention and probably win over some new fans if you just showcase them. No disrespect to Wemby, I'm a huge Spurs fan, but I'd much rather see this rising Pacer team on my television than the current San Antonio Spurs. So while there's been lots of good, there's just a little bit of bad I can think of. Lakers vs Celtics, Lakers vs Bucks, Lakers vs Sixers, Nuggets vs Bucks, Nuggets vs Celtics. Those were probably everyone's picks for the finals in this cup. Even the Lakers vs Nuggets or Bucks vs Celtics conference finals, and we still may get those when the playoffs come around. A preview of any of those matchups would have been nice for a one and done series. While it's great to see up-and-coming teams get the spotlight like the aforementioned Pacers, Pelicans, Kings, and even the scrappy Knicks, it also gives them a big blow when marquee teams that would definitely gain viewers are left to the wayside. I mean, just imagine a Pelicans-Pacers finals. While definitely a good look for those franchises, I'm not sure many would flock to their TV sets on a Saturday night to watch that, which is a problem in itself for the NBA, as it's much less of a team-driven league than a star-driven one. While Halliburton has become a household name and Zion and Brandon Ingram are known to many, they pale in comparison to your LeBrons, Durants, Stephs, Giannis's, and even Tatum's of the world. So you do take that chance with the tournament to end with something that, while probably going to be exciting gameplay-wise, will probably turn some away from a name value. This shouldn't be a bad thing if the NBA took more time to market some of their small market teams a little better and make them seem just as important as the heavyweights. Even with lackluster teams, the NFL draws on the premise of their sport. People just like to watch football, especially the top league, no matter who's playing. The NBA unfortunately doesn't have that luxury. So I think without a season-enhancing or game-changing incentive in this NBA Cup, the interest in the finals will probably not be high if a small market or star on the rise team are playing. The other bad part, in my opinion, is how the group play worked. I understand these are technically just regular season games that count towards the cup as well. I think they could have made it even more exciting had they used the month of December to just do group play and then jump into the brackets, so that the confusion of which games count towards what wouldn't be there, especially for those not like me or probably you that follow the sport on a daily basis. I'm sure Adam and crew will tweak this idea in the following years and hopefully turn it into an even bigger event. Now, the way they differentiated the regular season games from the cup games is what brings me to the ugly. If you like them, that's fine, but those in-season tournament courts were an eyesore. I mean, wouldn't all that overload of colors warrant some kind of epileptic warning before each game? I love the idea of them giving it a different feel, but I think the colors were just too much. I thought the new jerseys was a nice touch, but a lot of those jerseys mixed in with the court colors just created a jumbled look and was hard to watch unless the camera zoomed in on players or plays. If I were playing 2K with these courts, I'd be so distracted there's no way I could focus. Hopefully I get some feedback from fans and make some changes going forward with it, and maybe tone down the layouts a little to put more focus on the players and the game than the actual courts. So those are my good, bad, and ugly for the first ever NBA Cup. I've really enjoyed it so far and thought ESPN and TNT did an excellent job of giving it a big game feel on Thursday night. I even enjoyed the crossover with ESPN's crew and the Inside the NBA guys. Let's get some more Stephen A. Smith, Shaq, and Barkley interaction on our TV screens. Here's to hoping they can make it even better in the future and we get some more coming out parties like we have with Halliburton. Hope you guys enjoy the content. If you want to help us reach that 1,000 milestone, please like and subscribe. Thank you all and be back soon with more content.